All right, so this is where we were. I was trying to explain, a scenario, two different scenarios of how, two very entirely different people missed out on the Bitcoin opportunity. So Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be introduced to the world that was, actually accepted by people, though gradually. It took up to 5 years. When people who accepted it, the opportunity was still very early, started to buy the coins at just 10 cents. This particular guy called Jared Kina bought his own coins at the rate of 20 cents per coin. So he bought up to 5,000 coins. He actually bought these 5,000 coins with just $1,000. All right. So he eventually traded his coins at $258 a piece and earned himself up to $1.2 million. And this $258 a piece, each coin was going for 258 as at I think 2012, around that 2012. All right. The value took time to grow between 2009 and 2011. It was quite slow. So a lot of people that put their money thought they lost their investment until there was a widely accepted, or widely propagated, let me say, there was a wide knowledge. A lot of people became aware of cryptocurrency, especially Bitcoin, and decided to invest. And the more people that invested, that meant there was a higher demand. So there was an increase in value for the coin. So those who had invested earlier were able to trade their coins in and made some money. Now, the other story is about the guy who lost out entirely. His name is Tom, from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Tom's friend Steve told him to buy coins, that's Bitcoins. And Tom actually went online and found some articles on, Bitcoin saying that it was a scam and all that, and he decided to ignore the opportunity. 4 years later, his friend Steve, who told him about Bitcoin, made $8 million in profit. Until today, I hear Tom still lives in his trailer. Too bad. That is really the case. So we can go on. Bill Gates made this prediction quite a while ago, not today. He made this prediction a while ago. He said in the future, financial transactions will be digital, universal, and almost free. And that is what the world is working towards. The whole idea of cryptocurrency is to make transactions almost free. Because if you calculate the amount of money that goes into just transferring $1,000 from one country to another, or even $1,000 within a particular country, it's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. Sir Richard Branson, the owner of Virgin Atlantic, actually said it feels strange to think of a world without cash, but obviously that's where the world is heading. Okay? This young man actually bought a set of jets with just over $600 million. And guess what? He used Bitcoins to buy the jets. He didn't use the money in the bank. If he had done that, he would have spent almost $15 million in bank charges. Oh yes. So he saved himself a lot of money by using cryptocurrency. And with cryptocurrency, you can, transfer any amount at any time. You're not restricted to, you're not restricted by countries. You're not restricted by how much you can transfer at once, which we have. We have all those restrictions right now with our own Naira, all right? Rand Paul, who was a Republican presidential candidate, was also accepting, Bitcoins as, donations. Presently, even Donald Trump accepts cryptocurrency as part of his donations. All right, these are some of the people who made millions with Bitcoins. The Winklevoss twins, these guys, they were part of the story of Facebook. All right, this guy made 100 million. This guy made 52 million. This one made 45 million. This is the same guy who we saw before, Jared Kina. Okay, so the first set of coins he bought wasn't all he bought. Of course, he was wise enough to buy more. All right, so he made $30 million from buying and trading in Bitcoins. To tell you the truth, the first time I heard about Bitcoin, I thought Bitcoin was like maybe not even PayPal. I thought it was like all this perfect money, Payza, and so on and so forth. I just got tired of those things because most people don't believe in them. So I just didn't want to get myself involved anymore. So that was why I ignored the name Bitcoin. I didn't even go near it at all. Until this year when I heard about OneCoin. That was when I went back to start researching about Bitcoin. And I was like, where was I and why did I miss this opportunity? But you see, OneCoin now presented itself. And thank God I'm getting in, well, maybe not at the beginning, but at least just a year after. All right? I've missed much by not getting in last year, which is when they just got started. So OneCoin actually has 3 visions. The reason this company was set up is not just to buy and sell coins or to have people mine coins. No. We have 3 major reasons why OneCoin exists. One is for the unbanked. The World Bank has reported that 40% of the world adults, the total world adults, do not have bank accounts. That's over 2 billion of our entire population. We're about what? Is it 7 billion now? 2 billion people do not, out of that entire 7, do not have bank accounts. And of course, where you see there's no bank account, there's no financial empowerment, people cannot access loans, and hence no development, there is no security, and most people do not have hope. Such communities do not have hope. Okay? And this is one of the major sources of the world's problems that we have. If you look at this map very well, you will see that most of the world populations that do not have bank accounts are concentrated in Africa. Africa. See Nigeria. We might be making out that we are the big, giant of Africa, but yet most of our adults do not believe in putting their monies in the bank. Okay? We still have people in this 21st century that keep their money in Ghana must go and bury them in farms. It's really funny. Another reason why OneCoin exists is because of remittances. The amount of money that is spent on person-to-person international money transfers, according to World Bank in 2014, was up to the tune of $583 billion. That is the total GDP, 20% of the GDP of 9 countries put together. Business-to-business transactions exchanged up to $22 trillion just for business-to-business transactions in 1 year. All these transfers, all these remittances, all these, exchange of money from one country to another, one person to another, or one business to another is expensive, it is restrictive, it is inconvenient, it takes long. You might want to pay for something today, sharp. You want the company you're paying to receive it immediately, and then maybe send you whatever it is you're paying for. But sometimes it's either the bank is telling you we've not seen the money, or the partners over there are telling you we haven't seen the money. Something is happening somewhere. Money is just hanging somewhere. So inconvenient. Meanwhile, with cryptocurrency, it's 80% cheaper, it is faster, and it's unlimited. You want to send 1 million coins now, you can just send it from one e-wallet to the other. There's nothing like you can't send more than 10,000. In Nigeria now, you can't send more than 10,000 euro at once outside the country. Meanwhile, you have things to pay for. How many things can you pay for with 10,000 euro? Imagine an individual who wants to pay school fees for like 5 of his children outside the country. What? Will you do 10,000 euros every day for the next how many days? Okay? So OneCoin is also here to help you protect your wealth. That's another reason why OneCoin exists. OneCoin exists to help us protect our wealth. Because as a matter of fact, the currencies we know today, what is backing it? How strong is it? Even the US dollar. Calculate, check. What you could buy 5 years ago with $1,000, can you still buy it today with $1,000? Let me not even go to Naira. Because even beginning of this year, what you could buy with 1,000 Naira is not what you can buy now with that same 1,000 Naira. So let me go to the bigger currencies that we think carry weight. They don't carry weight anymore. Because 2 years ago, you could fill up a cart in maybe one of these shops with $100. But today, go in and buy one item and see whether $100 can still buy that one item if the price did not go up. Okay? So, as we say, evolution is normal, yet it's tough. But it's the bigger companies who are swallowing up the smaller ones. That is why OneCoin is actually, coming on board now. Nokia was once a very big company, but guess what? Apple came and trumped them. Today, Nokia has been sold off to the highest bidder. Who? Microsoft. Yahoo was once the main, thing when it comes to sending emails. But what happened? Today, Google has taken over. MySpace was actually the very first social networking site. But what happened? Facebook came and took over. Oh, yes, definitely. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency to be accepted worldwide. But guess what? OneCoin is fast on their heels and we are taking over. All right? To give you more confidence on, what you might be putting your money into. The Commonwealth of Nations, consisting of 53 countries, actually came together and put in a one-year study evaluating the benefits of adopting cryptocurrency. As a result of that, 52 countries decided to adopt cryptocurrency. Okay? So guess what? It's already in the talks amongst nations. So it's not about individuals accepting this particular currency and trading with it. Even countries are sitting to decide whether they need to, use the concept of cryptocurrency to answer to the crisis, the global economic crisis that is happening all over. And there's no country is not affecting. It's not just Nigeria. It's affecting everyone, everywhere. Our founder, the CEO of OneCoin, is Dr. Ruja Ignatova. Okay? She has a law degree from the University of Oxford, a master's degree in economics from the University of Constance. She's a former associate partner with McKinsey and Company. And she's a former CEO and CFO of one of the largest asset management funds in Bulgaria. She's very vast and well, known in corporate banking, private equity, asset management, risk management, and operating and liquidity risk. So if there's anybody who knows about risk, if there's anyone who knows about having assets, it would be this young lady. It would be this young lady. She knows it all. In fact, she's written 2 books on cryptocurrency, one in Chinese language, one in German language. That's to show you how good she is. She was in the background when she saw what was happening with Bitcoins. And when she started to see some of the failures with Bitcoin, she decided to create her own cryptocurrency and make it better. And then use the network marketing model to push demand for the coin. Because let's face facts, what other method of marketing can you use to push a product faster than network marketing? There is none. None known to man. Word of mouth marketing is the fastest way to push demand for your product. So she decided to get people on board who knew or who know about network marketing, and she had them draw a compensation, a good and generous compensation plan for her, which is why in less than 2 years of operating, OneCoin has registered more than 2.1 million people and counting. This company registers nothing less than 3,000 to 5,000 people per day from all over the world, per day. In Asia alone, one country, China, has more than 1 million members. Only China. All right? And of course, the Asians. Once they believe in something, and they are the ones that are technically sound. They are the ones that know all the technology thingy. Okay? So if you see them putting their money in something, then you should take a second look at that particular venture. OneCoin was featured in Financial IT magazine. You see our CEO right there on the cover. The owner of Financial IT, Chris Principe, actually wanted to do, a thorough search on OneCoin because he heard it was a scam. And this particular magazine is actually subscribed to by over 80% of European banks. Okay, so if the European bankers are reading this magazine, of course, you know that they already know about your business. All right. So in Europe, OneCoin is known. So this is what Chris Principe said. He said he's impressed with the technology backing OneCoin and their blockchain. All right. He said OneCoin is leading the charge of acquiring the masses into the cryptocurrency shift across the globe. And he finally said, I'm just summarizing what he said, so anyone can get involved and profit from it. All right. Now, OneCoin has actually been increasing in value right from inception. January 2015, our coins were worth just 0.50 euro and increased from there, doubled in just 5 months between January and May. And then before you know it, next month there was an increase, the next month after that, 2 months after that. And since then, it's just been increase. Right now, the value of OneCoin is at 6.25. All right. When I got started early this year, it was at 5 something, 5.25. Yeah. And today is at 6.25. So which means the little money I already put has, started making sense. I have return already, even though I'm still waiting for my coins to return from mining. All right. So OneCoin is already pushing forward. Coin has been appreciating in value. If you see any drop, it's just a very minor drop within a short period, and then it shoots up again. There is a strategy. The company is using a very good strategy to make sure that the value of the coin is only going up, and not, spiking down the way Bitcoin dropped from $1,200 to almost $200 and then started rising again. Currently, it's leveled off at between $400 to $600. Okay, so it just keeps going up and down. So our optimistic scenario is that by end of next year, which is by our third year, the coins, OneCoin will be worth each 100 euro. Okay, each coin would have been worth 100 euro by next year. Now, these are some of the reasons why OneCoin is better than Bitcoin. We have a more advanced and more secure algorithm. We have our coins are, of course, of smaller denomination and makes our coins more usable. Our One Exchange, that's the exchange platform where you can actually sell your coins. If you've come on board before and you have your coins, you can begin to sell off some. So that One Exchange provides a centralized, it's a centralized system that controls the liquidity and volatility of our coin. All right, so we have a very low volatility and we have a high liquidity rate for our coin, unlike the Bitcoin where they use several exchanges and people sell at different rates. All right, so we have a dedicated management team that is responsible for the strategy of attracting merchants and building the OneCoin brand. All right. Our coin is actually mined in pools, and this keeps individual investments in, hardware and, protects our wealth. OneCoin uses the KYC procedure, and hence, that's KYC means know your customer. Hence, our coins cannot be used for illegal purposes and cannot be stolen. All right. OneCoin is still in its early stage, and therefore, it's very interesting for investors, while the opportunity of Bitcoin is very mature and it's already over. So the future of OneCoin is actually very, very bright. It's being mined 100% by the members. The company is not mining any coins for themselves. It's members who pick packages, who mine their coins. The company is not selling, coins to people. You can buy low and sell high. No, we are the ones mining the coin. And at the rate we are mining it, the packages we are paying for gets us these coins while the value is still low. And at the time, that by the time the coins come out and we want to sell our coins, the values actually have been rising and are still rising. Our mining process is real time and members can actually watch. So you can watch everything happening on our blockchain. Early joiners actually profit from low mining price and low mining difficulty. The difficulty simply means the number of tokens that you use to mine each coin. All right. Now, this is some of our success story. We have over 2.1 million members. You can check that out on onelife.eu, onelife.eu. All right. We've had 5 global offices, expanding from 1 to 2 to 3. We have 1 office in Dubai, 1 in Hong Kong, there's 1 in Bulgaria. We have over 700. We're setting up 1 in Nigeria, Abuja, hopefully by the end of the year. We're going to have, or rather, we already have over 700 million coins mined. You can also see that live on onelife.eu. We're already in more than 200 countries. OneCoin is now presently the 2nd largest cryptocurrency next to Bitcoin. We have over 1,200 leaders earning 35,000 euros weekly in less than 2 years of doing business. In less than 2 years, people. We have over 100,000 people earning 2,500 euros weekly. OneCoin has its own trading platform. We're going to enter the public exchange by next year, I think by December or by January, February next year. We have 5 of the top leaders on the list of world top earners, with Juha, top earner, as the #1 earner in the entire network marketing industry. So if you go to businessforhome.org and you check the list of top earners, you will see that 5 of them from the first 10 are from OneCoin. In fact, the first 2 are from OneCoin. All right. The first person actually gave a very long gap before the next person. So the first person is Juha. Juha Pariala is his name. And he's actually the one who helped Dr. Ruja draw the compensation plan together with Sebastian Greenwood. All right. So this company recorded a sales of up to $1 billion in its first year, which has not been done by any other company in the world. Over $5 billion in market capitalization as of today. In less than 2 years, people, $5 billion. All right, need I say more? So how do you make money with OneCoin? 2 things. You either mine the coins and you can trade some, or you leave to still appreciate in value, or you leave so you can use to buy tangible products and make payments for goods and services, or you build a team and make money. All right. So what are the packages we sell with OneCoin? We have the starter package going for 110 euro. The trader package goes for 550 euro. The pro trader package goes for 1,100 euro. The executive trader goes for, I hope everyone can hear me because somebody is saying he can't hear me. I'm thinking it might be his own network. All right, so please, if you can't hear me, just type again that you can hear me. And if you can hear me, just type I can hear you. All right.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah,
right. The executive trader goes for 3,300 euro. Tycoon goes for 5,500 euro. Premium trader goes for 13,750 euro. Infinity trader goes for 27,500 euro. And you're supposed to add 30 euro activation fee for the very first package you do. When you're upgrading to the next package, you don't need to pay the 30 euro anymore. So take, for example, you do the starter trader, you're going to be paying 110 plus 30, that's 140 euro. And if you're upgrading to the next package, you're actually paying the full amount for that new package. The reason is because you're going to be receiving the full number of tokens for the new package, not the difference between the former package you did and the next one. Now, the advantage of doing combo packages or more than one package at your registration, I will explain later. So what you actually do when you buy a package with OneCoin is enrolling yourself into the One Academy. All right, the One Academy has 6 different courses. One Academy level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Depending on the package you buy, the school, the online school, the e-school kind of unlocks the number of levels that you pay for. So let's say you pay for the executive trader package, it means they've unlocked the level 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the One Academy. You're supposed to study everything on these levels. It teaches you everything about finance, risk management, investments, and cryptocurrency. So that is the vision of this company, to enlighten people on the need of cryptocurrency, the use of cryptocurrency, and how to identify genuine cryptocurrencies. Okay, so as soon as you get on board, you can begin to take your courses. At the end of each of the course, you can write a multiple choice question exam, pass, and you receive your certificate. All right. So in addition to having paid for a course on cryptocurrency, you are actually also receiving what we call free tokens. These tokens are actually the keys that are used to mine your coins for you. All right. So the tokens are what you will send into the system that would mine your coins for you. So as soon as you come on board, you receive tokens. Now, your tokens, you are advised to allow them to undergo what we call a split. A split is just a double, as in 30,000 becomes what? 60,000 with one split. 60,000 becomes what? 120,000 with the first split, and 240,000 with the second split. But if you do a combination package, you have one split plus two splits, making it three splits. So your 60,000 plus 1,000, 61,000 tokens will split how many times? 3 times. That is from 61,000 to 122,000 to 244,000, and finally to 488,000. That's how 61,000, doubles 3 times to become 488,000. And then those tokens you can now send in for mining. Now it takes a while for all these splits to occur. Usually a split takes between 6 to 12 weeks. The last one we had was about the 24th of June, and already, okay, this is warning me that my webinar will soon end. I wonder why. I opened this thing for till what? Is it 11? Okay, 11 something. Okay, so let me rush through this. The highest package for here is the 27,500 package, and that's the Infinity Trader package. So as I was saying, what you do is invest your money, get your tokens, allow the tokens to split, whether it's supposed to split once or twice or 3 times. There's actually a package that has 7 splits, and the tokens there are even more. All right, so you can get back to the person who invited you on this webinar to explain more about the number of tokens and the splitting. And once your tokens are done splitting, you send the tokens in for mining, and the mining will be done at the current difficulty, which is, difficulty means the number of tokens that will get you 1 coin. All right, the number of tokens that will get you just 1 coin. So at the moment, we have 63 as the difficulty level. When the company got started last year, January, the difficulty was 5. So if you sent in 2,000 tokens last year at a difficulty of 5, you would have been getting 400 coins. But today, with a difficulty of 63, your 2,000 tokens will only get you 31 coins. So the later you wait to join, the higher the difficulty and the less the number of coins you will get. But appreciate this, as the difficulty rises, the value of the coin rises. So those who did this last year, mined at a difficulty lower than this and had more coins, even though they were not worth that much, though you had profits, even though it was not worth that much, but they left their coins until this year. Those 400 coins would have been worth over $2,000, because each coin is currently worth 6.25 euro. So calculate that, and you know how much the person who invested just 140 euro last year, January, would have been worth by now. Talk more of the person who did the 1,100 euro. All right, you get 10,000 tokens, which should go just 1 split. The 20,000 tokens you get from the split, you divide by 63. That tells you how many coins you will get. Same thing with, all the packages that have just a single split. But if you combine packages, like the first package, which is the starter package, and the tycoon package, you'll be investing 5,610 euro plus the 30 euro activation fee, which is 5,640. Your 61,000 tokens here, because you had 1,000 tokens from here and 60,000 tokens from the tycoon, will get you to 488,000 tokens after the third split. You divide that by 63, you'll be getting over 7,000 coins. If you did these two packages last year, you would have ended up with 97,000 coins. 97,000, I think 600 coins. So imagine 7,000 coins comparing to 97,000 coins. How much are those coins worth today? 6.25. So the earlier you do these packages, the better, before the difficulty increases, thereby reducing your number of coins. All right. So I don't even want to go into the calculation of doing these 4 packages, which will give you up to 6 splits. That's an investment of less than $50,000, less than 50,000 euros, people. All right. That gives you your investment will be worth. Actually, please just go try to calculate it. Your investment will be worth over, I think, 10 million euros at the time you want to now sell your coins. All right. So now on the network marketing aspect, we have a very beautiful compensation plan. Okay, very, very beautiful, very generous compensation plan. First of all, you have the direct sales bonus. Everyone you bring into the business, you make 10% on their direct sales. So let's say you bring someone who did the Infinity package, 27,500. That's what the person paid. You would make 2,750. That's 10%. But if you do that within your first 30 days, it's required that you should have made a sale of up to 5,500 euro within your first 30 days. You would qualify for an extra 10%. So that makes you have an extra 10% in startup bonus. So if you do somebody like a trader, or sorry, a tycoon, that's already 5,500 euros. So you will not earn only 550, which is 10%. You will earn 1,100. All right, that's for the direct sale. On the network bonus, we earn on the weaker leg, 10% on the weaker leg. So at the end of the week of calculation, the system would look at the side where you have the least number of volumes, take out that volume from the weak side, and take out the equivalent of that same volume from the stronger side, leaving the remaining value for there for you until the next week, and pay you 10% on that weaker leg. So you get 3,000 on this 30,000 volume you have here. 50,000 is the volume you have here. And by the way, the volume that comes with each package is the exact amount the person registered with. So let's say the person comes in with 1,100 euro. The volume that person brings to your right or left team is 1,100. The person comes in with the 27,500 euro package. The volume they come in with is 27,500. All right. I guess that's that. On the matching bonus, we make matching bonus from our first, second, third, and fourth generation. If you're a tycoon trader, if you're just an executive trader, you will make from your third generation up. If you're a pro trader, you make from your second generation up. If you're a trader, you make only from your first generation. A starter does not earn matching bonus. And for you to keep earning matching bonus, you need to register at least one person every 30 days. Okay, this is where the big box is in the matching bonus. All right. These are the rewards we get for achieving ranks. Achieving ranks does not disturb the money you earn. It only just gives you rewards. All right. So you get a Sapphire pin for achieving the Sapphire rank. You get a Ruby pin and an iPhone 6 for achieving the Ruby rank. You get an Emerald pin and MacBook Air for achieving the Emerald rank, a Diamond pin and a Diamond trip for achieving the Diamond rank, and so on and so forth. This is what our back office looks like. It's been upgraded to something finer than this, an old back office, okay? So this is the number of coins this person already has at the time this screenshot was taken. And the person has just 13 persons personally sponsored by him. And throughout the lifespan of their business up until the day this shot was taken, he had made up to 132,000 euros, all right? And he had reached his max. The max we can earn as a tycoon trader is 35,000 euros a week. If you see the cash account, he has withdrawn his money. You can actually withdraw your money into your domiciliary account or to your OnePay account or to your OnePay e-wallet, where you can use your Union Pay card to withdraw your funds. All right, these are the crown diamonds we have with the company. Yuha is the top earner. Sebastian is the guy I told you who drew the comp plan with Yuha. And this is the other crown diamond, Per Carlson. All right, so these are the guys I told you who are in the top 5, top 10 earners in the whole of network marketing. So Yuha is number 1, Stenkeller Brothers are number 2, this guy is number 3, 4, and 5. 5 of them on the top 10 highest paid earners in the entire network marketing industry. Other companies like Amway, Forever Living, and Co are there. So OneCoin strategy in 2016 is to increase our membership to at least 10 million people, have up to 1 million merchants come on board. We intend to launch a forex market where we can trade our coins for other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and other currencies like the US dollar, euro, and pounds. We already have a Union Pay card, which you can order for with €100. 15 euro is for shipping. We intend to set up a payment solution that is similar to PayPal. Our projected value of the coin is €15 by December. All right. So this is what OneCoin can do for you. With the cryptocurrency, the more the years go by, the more valuable it is. You won't use what you use 3 coins to buy this year, by next year, or by 2020. Meanwhile, with your dollar or with your normal paper currencies, the more the years go by, the less things your money can buy for you. If you remember correctly, I said Bitcoin was what, 10 cents years ago. Today, what you could buy with 1,000, 10,000 Bitcoins, you can't, in fact, you can't even buy it with up to, it will be too much for you to buy with even half a Bitcoin. You can buy a plane ticket with just 1 Bitcoin or 2 Bitcoins, all right? So that's how valuable cryptocurrency is, all right? So be renewed.